Welcome to another edition of A New Me, your weekly consultation with the Washington, D.C. area's best doctors and professionals. Our guest experts help you learn about the latest medical advances and procedures by providing you with the real information necessary to help you eliminate the dangers of making the wrong medical and cosmetic enhancement decisions. Get ready for your consultation. Coming up, we will be on location in Towson, Maryland, discussing how you can look years younger with a mini facelift with one of this area's top ocular facial plastic surgeons, Dr. Dorab Hormozi. Dr. Hormozi is board certified and graduated cum laude from the University of Brussels Medical School in Belgium, one of the top medical schools in Europe, and has completed his ophthalmology residency at Maryland General Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. He is the leading oculofacial plastic surgeon in the United States and gives lectures on state-of-the-art bladeless radiosurgery nationwide. Welcome back, Dr. Hormozi.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you again. We've got a lot to talk about. I understand there's a patient that's going to be joining us as well in a few minutes.
Yes.
So let me just please begin, if I may, by asking you if you can please tell us about this mini facelift and how it can make us look years younger.
Mini facelift is the newest way of doing facelift compared to the old version of the deep facelift. The problem with the deep facelift was a lot of complication. Nerve damage could occur during the surgery, and the recovery was a long recovery, and most people cannot afford that much taking off from their work. So the mini facelift addressed most of the problem in a much shorter time, quick recovery, literally no pain.
So you're looking at something that's virtually minimally invasive at best.
Absolutely. Some people call it the weekend lift because you can do it before the weekend. At the end of the weekend, you can go back to work. There are different names for it, but basically they're all mini facelift. The mini facelift is to address basically the aging part of the face. As we get older, the muscles start losing their tone, they start falling down, and they accentuate the lines of the face which are naturally there. I will show you on a sketch, but I draw. Everybody has lines on the face. These are natural lines. We call them the static resting line of the face. As we get older, these lines start to accentuate and show themselves more, and that's how you can see somebody aging versus somebody who is not. Obviously, sun damage is part of it also, which changes the quality of the skin, but the sagging of the face and sagging of the muscle, it changes the volume and position of the volume of the cheek, around the mouth, the nasolabial line, which is the line between the nose and the mouth, and also the other line, which people don't like the name of it. It's called the marionette line. It goes from the corner of the lip down to the chin, which makes it's like a marionette. You know, the mouth is separated from the face. These are signs of aging. The upper part of the face, the eyebrows start coming down, the lower lid starts wrinkling and bagging, and these are the signs of aging. And by addressing each one of them properly, you can rejuvenate the face without having to do a major reconstruction on the face.
So I take it from what you just told us, as far as the areas of the face that traditionally and normally start as we age, they start taking those effects. And this mini facelift or weekend lift, as you mentioned earlier, is something that would correct and can correct all these areas.
It can correct the lower part of the face. Obviously, the eyelid and eyebrow, they're addressed differently with blepharoplasty.
Which we covered in your first interview with us.
So this is a second part of the face rejuvenation, is to reposition the jowls that people don't like. Then, as I said, the nasolabial line. First of all, the surgery is under local anesthesia. Completely awake. People not even drugged or anything. They're completely awake. We would talk and chit-chat during the surgery.
Yes.
It takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to do a mini facelift, depending on the patient. That's it. And the incisions are made at the tip of the ear line, and it goes into the normal fold of the ear and goes behind the ear. The result is once it heals, you don't see anything on the face. There is no scar line anywhere visible. People don't look into your ear. They look at you and your face, and nothing is visible there.
Oh, that's very good to know.
Yeah, because that's probably one of the biggest fear that people have is that the scar is going to show. The second fear they have, it's when they see a lot of excessive pull in the face by some surgeons, that they have pulled the face so much that you get this face in the wind, as it's called, a look. That's when the lines of the face has changed direction. I will show you a schematic of how the lines are sitting, and if you change the direction of those lines, the face becomes artificial because it's not in the natural position. Everybody has those lines, it's just accentuated as you get older. So the trick of the surgery is to make them less visible, but not change their direction. When you pull them upward, this is not normal for the face. That's you get the Joker face or the pulled face. If you put the corner of the eyelid too much upward, it gives that cat eye that it's characteristic of in my opinion, excessive pull on the eyelid, and that should not be there. You should look the same except younger, not look like somebody else. The biggest trauma is to look at the mirror and say, this is not me anymore. That's not the proper way of doing the surgery. The surgery should give you in a younger, fresher look. The texture of the skin should be changed to a nice, more tight skin, but not pulled face.
How very well said, and how right you are, Dr. Hormozi. Too often we hear of people, and we all know these people, we've met them, and everyone is aware of folks who've had work done, and they end up looking not like themselves when they come back, and it's because in many cases they wanted to look like Nicole Kidman or somebody else out of Hollywood, or a different look, and it looks, the worst part about all this is that you don't want to look done. You don't want to, when you have a procedure, a facial rejuvenation type of a procedure, like in this case, the mini lift, this doesn't give you that look as if you were done. If anything, it's you have that look you had when you were years younger.
Exactly. I will show you some pictures of patients before and after surgery, and you will notice they're exactly the same. They just look fresher and younger. But no doubt, they are the same people, same look, same expressions. They just look fresher.
Yes.
And that's what basically everybody wants. If a plastic surgery screams, I had plastic surgery, it defies the purpose.
So who would be a good candidate?
Anybody who looks in the mirror and said, this is not me anymore. I feel 30 or 40, I look much older than I should. These are the people who are the best candidate, because they know what they feel inside, and the face is not following the age. So those, and the reason for that is, again, what I said before, the sagging effect on the face, the jowls coming down, the cheeks start falling down and giving that hollow effect underneath the eyes, and the cheek got separating themselves from the rest of the face. So when they see that, and people characteristically call that aging of the face, they don't like it. And mini facelift address all that, gives you back the tighter skin, the younger skin, plumper skin that you had before. The cheeks are pulled up a little bit more. The jowls are much more erased. The neck is a little bit tighter because the part which goes behind the ear addresses underneath, because that's where the pull is. And wherever the incision is, that's where the tension of the pull is, and the pull's underneath the chin and the neck. So it softens those. And by doing that, they get the younger look.
What kind of results can be expected from the mini facelift?
Ideally, the result would be that you cannot recognize that that patient has had surgery. That's the best result.
Like we touched on earlier.
Exactly. The result should be such that the patient looks good. Everybody asks her or him, have you been on vacation? How come you look so good and fresh? But they don't know why. That's how the incisions are hidden, so they don't show themselves. And when you look at them, you cannot recognize surgery. There's no sign of excessive surgery on the face or any type of surgery. They just look better. That's the ideal result.
Well, that's the way it should be. And that's the benefit of the mini facelift, certainly. And speaking of results, I believe you have some patient before and after pictures, doctor, that you'd like to show us?
Absolutely. That will give you an idea what I'm talking about as to natural looking or looking the same as before, except younger and fresher.
Well, let's take a look.
Here I have some samples of patients who have had mini facelift. As you can see on the picture on the left side, this patient had baggy lower lids, sagging of the skin on the upper lid, nasolabial fold quite marked, and you can see also the marionette line that I was talking earlier on going down around the chin.